Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel for those of you who are not subscribed and new and stumbling upon this hot mess story time I'm about to give you. This is a tarot channel, but this is not a tarot reading. This is just a story time about how I am depressed due to being stuck in my house due to COVID, barely able to leave my house, and at the same time manifesting my husband, and why you have to be careful when you do that. So let me just get right into it. Judgment. I'm just going to flip these over as I'm telling the story. So, Aquarius, wish fulfillment here. Interesting. So, last Thursday was the last time I left my house. Well, other than Friday when I went to work. So, Thursday, I went... No. Thursday was the day that there was a car accident right outside of my job. So I was sitting at work, hear a car accident, which is very frequent at this intersection where I work at. They probably should fix that. And there's a school there. I look outside, and it's this white Chevy, and this black Mercedes. Nothing necessarily special about this, except for when I see the man get out of the car, I've seen him before. I've seen this dude before. I recognized him from being in that same vehicle, being behind me, at this same intersection a few months, 6-8 months ago now. There were like young kids, like 2 and 4, just walking around this intersection. So I'm looking at him in my rearview mirror, and he's looking at me like, Anyway, I've seen this man before. And I'm like, oh shoot, okay. Interesting. Must have been working from home or something. He's in his pajamas. He meets up with them, pulls into my driveway. He pulls into the parking lot where I work, and I'm like, oh, my husband's here, joking around. He talks to the police, he leaves. Thursday, I am headed home from work, same day, a few hours later. I live downtown, so I'm getting right off of the highway. So I'm getting off the highway, and there's this black, like small, like Chevy Sierra, like pickup truck, or like Jimmy, like a pickup, old black pickup. And as I'm getting off the exit, there's a stoplight there. So he stopped in front of me already. I pull up behind him. I'm stopped for maybe a few seconds, and I see that this guy's like opens up his car door like he's gonna get out. The light turns green, and he goes. He's turning left like me. I turn left, he turns left. Now we're on the bridge, stuck at another damn light. There's so many damn lights downtown just to get to my house once you get off the highway. And I'm literally, you can't miss me, even when you're pulling off. But anyway, we're at the light, getting ready to turn left. He's parked, I pull behind, or he's in front of me. He then parks. I notice he's putting it in park. He gets out of his vehicle. He's coming at me. I'm like, I'm about to get human trafficked here. So, of course, that's my first thought. Oh shit, I'm getting human trafficked. This dude saw me. He's about to put me on freaking Wayfair for top dollar. It's all over. So I lock my doors, and I'm like, no, giving him the no. And he's like, no, it's okay. And he hands me this business card. I open my window just enough to take this card from him. I look at this card. He gets back in his car. He tells me I'm the most beautiful woman he's ever seen. He gets back in his vehicle. So then I look at this card, and it's a handyman. Earlier that day, I was telling people I needed a handyman. So there was that. I still have that card in my in my car right now. I go home. Pretty much ended my night. There was nothing special other than that Thursday. But okay, 2 run-ins, 2 black vehicles. Even though I didn't necessarily run into the first person in the Mercedes, I recognized him. But okay, Friday was the last day that I left my house. I came home from work. I changed clothes because I was looking crazy as hell. And I attempted to go to the corner store by my house and get my usual, a ruby red squirt, a Faygo Rock and Rye, and some Fritos. Like, that was all I wanted. Oh, and some pull and peel Twizzlers. That literally is like what I eat on the weekends. That was my Saturday and Sunday meal, basically. I should be ashamed to say that, but I'm not. I just wanted to go and get my regular. They even know what I get when I go up there, because they know every Friday I get the same exact thing. So I go up there, and as I'm walking into the place, I already have my mask on in the car. I'm walking in. I hear somebody yelling really loud. I'm not interested in this person at all. I didn't even think they were speaking to me, because it didn't even sound like a cat call. Just some random man yelling. But that's not weird downtown. Like, But that's not weird downtown because there's lots of homeless people down there and like panhandlers, and that's not weird for me to like be giving money out and stuff because that's why I try to avoid there and only go during certain times when I know people aren't standing around. And interestingly enough, um, so I'm walking in the store, I'm quickly grabbing my Twizzlers that are right there on my way in. Open up the thing for my Ruby Red Squirt, going to the corner to grab my the cooler with the Faygo. Leave your favorite Faygo flavor down in the comments. If you're a Michigander and you know what I'm talking about, please do. So I grabbed my Faygo, getting ready to grab the Fritos because I had to double back for that. And that's when I realized that person that was yelling and kept yelling in the store while I was there, because I was very focused on what I wanted, is talking to me. So he's like, I'm like, oh, I don't even remember what he was saying now. And he's like, what's your name? And I'm trying to like avoid this dude. So I just kind of get up to the counter. He's talking to me and I'm just trying to like pay for my stuff, engage the cashier. And then he's like, do you live around here? To which I respond, I'm from around here. And he's like, oh, well, I live around here. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, you don't look familiar. And I'm like, mind you, this guy is very handsome. Let me start off by that. This dude was very attractive. He was short for me. He was about my size, but that means he's only 5'11". That ain't nothing. Very dark chocolate skin. He was very attractive in the face, salt and pepper beard. He was super handsome. Unfortunately for him, he didn't have a mask on, so deadly. If he doesn't have a mask on, Harvard study just did, that dude's not wearing a condom, so I was already not interested by that. But anyway, he was super handsome, but I just wasn't interested. His whole approach, being loud, following me in the store, following me around the store when I clearly was not paying attention to him, when I clearly am not there paying attention, leaving me feeling stuck, trapped. Because there's other people in the store now listening to our conversation, which like drives me crazy when people approach me around other people and make a scene. So anyway, we're going back and forth. And this is where I tell him that I'm from the area. Yes, he tells me that he lives close. Then he tells me that I don't look familiar. And I'm like, I have a mask on. And I said it just like that. And the cashier's he was trying so hard not to fucking laugh at them. And I was trying not to laugh after I said it because it was so cold, even though I didn't mean for it to be cold. But it was like, dude, I have a mask on. How would you recognize me? So then he didn't know what to say after that. Neither did anybody else. He was taking a gamble, taking a risk with a Capricorn earth sign person. Interesting. And then he goes, anyway, let's skip all that. Let's get back to the beginning. First things first. What's your name? He said his name was Carl or Kyle, one of those. It was something like that. And I gave him my name. And she said, a beautiful woman, a beautiful name, blah, blah, blah. And see, this is why when you're manifesting things or you think you want a husband, the emperor, the divine masculine, husband, father, all those things, when you think you want to close out a cycle, start a family, do all those things, you have to be wearing the outfit. He asked me out to a place that was worthy of the outfit I had on when I had walked into this place. You got to be careful when you're trying to manifest that wish fulfillment, that you're not looking like a Five of Pentacles moment. Because I was looking like a Five of Pentacles moment. A hot fucking mess. I had my favorite long sweater on, which is, I love it. I got it from H&M back in 2015 or 14. It was $5 off a little rack. I love this thing. I've worn it way too many times. It hasn't been washed in weeks because I just wear it around the house like a robe. Ridiculous. Anyway, I have a freaking Ron Burgundy Anchorman shirt on that my auntie Trish bought me that's got bleach stains on it that I love. Again, one of my favorites, so I wear it all the time. And some leggings with a hole in it. And my old Adidas flip-flops, the kind with the little peg things in the bottom. Yeah, but half of them are missing. And my toes that haven't been done in 2 years due to the pandemic and other issues. So anyway, back to where he's asking me about my name, all that, and he asked me if I'm familiar with this restaurant. Okay. not accepting this offer, this information that he gave me. Coming real close, I'm gonna tell you what he's like. Hey, have you ever been to Applebee's? Have you ever heard of Applebee's? Applebee's, Applebee's, Applebee's. So now I'm just pretending not to laugh also. And then I'm like slightly offended because I'm like, I can't believe somebody's asking me out to Applebee's. How dare you? I was in the Applebee's date uniform. That's what I was in. Those flip-flops, those leggings, that dirty cardigan, that was doing too damn much or too little. It was a hot mess. He then doubled down because I clearly looked like I had never been taken out before. And so a Capricorn, this is my energy right here, interestingly enough. I looked like I never left the house. So he thought he could just take me to Applebee's and probably maybe 2 or 3 more dates, ask me to get engaged, and he would have a side piece forever. Because this dude was definitely attached. He was very well put together. He was very well fed. He was looking very good. He definitely had a woman. I could tell. I got all the vibes. But he was a hoe. Ace of Wands. I would have definitely been a long-term side piece. That is for sure. Probably a prize side piece, but a side piece nonetheless. So yeah, I rejected this offer of love, this immature offer of love that he had on the table. While he was handsome, while we probably could have had a really great time, we just didn't have anything in common. When he started to ask me if I was familiar with, if I liked their appetizers, so now we're only going to Applebee's. Now we're only going after 9 o'clock. Now I'm only half off. Half off appetizers at Applebee's. Super gotta set those boundaries when you're looking for your king. And that's the thing. Just when you're manifesting whatever it is that you're looking for, you need to be careful that you're wearing the right outfit, that you are totally prepared to receive it whenever it comes to you. Because I was not prepared. 3, 3, 3, 10. I wasn't prepared. I'd like to maybe I'd like to get married. I don't think of myself as that way, but I definitely like to have a family. But damn, this dude, his tracksuit was nice. He was looking handsome, but that not having a mask thing. First of all, you were definitely selling crack in the parking lot. That's where we were at. That's downtown. That's exactly what he was in. He was in shape. He was well fed, because just in case the cops pulled up, he was gonna have to run and scurry. I don't want to date people like that anymore. And I don't want, to get these half off apps to go because we can't stay nowhere too long because you got warrants out. So anyway, that's me manifesting my husband right now. I guess I'll keep updating this week by week as things need to happen. So I need to get dressed so I can go on to work because this is my first day back and it's Wednesday. Have a good day, you guys. Happy hump day. Hopefully you can get over it.